The Chicago Bears are 7-3. Everyone's really excited, but really? Are we really doing this? Are we just going to look at the standings and ignore the fact that this team is probably the most fraudulent team in the entire NFL? Look, I watched the tape. I didn't want to, but I watched the Bears, so let's unpack a few things. First, the advanced stuff, and I know Caleb hates him, but those scream eye test, eye test, eye test, and watching Caleb, I gotta say, my eyes hurt. Let's take a look at the bad throw percentage, a rate that the quarterback throws the ball poorly. Caleb Williams is sitting at 23%. So effectively, 1 out of every 4 throws are simply just not giving his receivers a chance. He's one of the worst in the league percentage-wise. When you have a bad throw rate, when it's that high, you're not improvising. You aren't making plays off script. You're inaccurate, period. And we kill other guys for this. If this was Daniel Jones, we'd have a telethon to get him out of the league immediately. But because Caleb Williams throws one-arm side lasers against cover 2 shell in the second quarter, we act like he's Patrick Mahomes 2.0. Caleb is also 23rd in the league in EPA per play, a metric that tells if your quarterback is actually helping his team win or he's just existing near the football. He's right between Carson Wentz and Trevor Lawrence. He may like to be between that, but that's not really where you want to be. And I know, Jerm, all the comebacks, most comebacks in the league, 5 fourth quarter comebacks. Having that many fourth quarter comebacks means you were losing that many times, and you probably should have been beating the team earlier. They're the only team with a negative DVOA that's winning the division. That's not a rule. That is an outlier, a statistical anomaly. The Bears are winning because of variance, schedule luck, a defense that is creating turnovers, but at that rate, it's going to regress at some point. That's just the way it is. Caleb is fine. He's flashy, but he's not efficient. The success they're having right now is a mirage. The moment they play a team that can tackle and doesn't fall for the pump fake, it's over. And I know I'm going to get a ton of hate for all this. They'll say Jerm hates Chicago. I don't. I like Chicago. Great pizza. But I love math more. And the math says you guys are frauds.